On RTE1, Libby's knowledge leaves Huya feeling threatened, and she's not the only one coming under attack in Shortland Street.
I found her slumped at her desk and she couldn't breathe.
I would like to see a chest x-ray just to rule out any undetected infection.
I had an asthma attack today.
Well, a few things could trigger it off. Hormonal changes can do it, such as menopause, pregnancy.
I'm pregnant. I'm having Craig's baby.
So what did Craig say? Did he freak out or what? Oh, come on, you have to tell him.
I don't have to do anything.
You are having this baby, right?
I got to the clinic for a termination. Gown on, everything. I just couldn't go through with it.
Wow, pleased to hear it.
You could at least try and make me feel better.
Hey, no judgment here, cuz, but this baby's a tonga. He's got whakapapa to be proud of.
He.
Oh, well, little princess, whatever. Man, wait till your mother finds out about this.
Don't you dare tell her. Or Craig, no one needs to know about this.
Man, any day now your puku's gonna start showing.
I'll be long gone before then.
What?
As soon as I've got this clinic up and running, I'm out of here.
Well, that's just dumb because Craig needs to own up.
Craig is with Sarah now. You've seen how ugly it is for all of us. You think I'm going to throw a baby into the mix? Think again.
Well, you're gonna go back home and hide out?
So my mother can remind me of how I've stuffed up yet another relationship.
Oh, she won't care. This is her moko.
I'm thinking Sydney. I've got some options lined up for work there.
You can't have this baby on your own.
Yes, I can. And I will, so please don't breathe a word of this to anyone. TK?
Anthony Richards, Sloan Pharmaceuticals, how do you do?
It's got a nice ring to it.
Well, now my life's sorted, we can focus on yours. So every night, starting tonight, we're going to work on this exemplar thingy till it's beyond perfect.
Just like you.
Hold that thought. Anthony Richards. Maureen, how are you? Well, that's quite a turnaround from what you indicated this morning. Yeah, but what about the interview with Senior? Is there any point in asking why? Okay then, thanks for nothing.
What was that about?
What did it sound like, Tarns? I'm not getting a second interview.
Did they say why?
Apparently the position's been canned altogether. Yeah, right. Well, it's obvious. Scott's Bear have got to them and blacklisted me. Say it.
Maybe offering them inside information wasn't such a good look.
Don't be naive.
Well, it's not exactly employee of the month material, loyalty and all that.
Oh, wake up, Tarns. The only job they want me to get in this town is packing groceries at a supermarket.
Don't you think you're being a little bit paranoid?
Well, if you don't have anything useful to say, then shut it, okay? You have no idea how this industry works.
Hey, it's okay. I'm on your side, remember?
Often the prostaglandins mean that the asthma is less severe in the early stages of pregnancy.
Great, so when I'm pushing this baby out, I'll be choking for air.
Well, it's all manageable. I can write you a prescription for some inhalers that won't harm the bug.
Thanks. Now, you're being my doctor, correct?
Yes.
Which means that you're bound by patient confidentiality?
Craig needs to know.
When I'm ready.
You shouldn't be doing this alone, especially with the asthma. Everyone needs to be aware to keep an eye on you.
I'll call you every week if you like.
This is not right.
TK, please see
This is not the way we do things. You need your whānau. This baby needs to be born here in Aotearoa, not Australia. What kind of a tūranga waiwai is that? And I'm worried about you.
Me too.
Then what are we talking about here?
I don't want you to think that I've got some kind of superwoman routine going on. I know it'll be difficult, but once I'm settled in Oz and I've got my head together and can cope with the nagging, I'll call Mum.
Well, you better start coping now, because I'll be the one doing the nagging.
So you'll keep quiet about this?
If that's what you want. Yeah.
Keep up the IV albumin and add a litre of saline onto it. Good.
Morning, all.
Oh, morning.
This is Justine Jones, our new locum. Mark Weston, surgical registrar. Brenda Holloway, nursing manager. And...
Baxter. Hi.
Hi. Welcome aboard.
I think we met last time you were here.
I believe we did.
You heard about Lee Mei Chen?
Tragedy.
Well, both Brenda and Baxter were there at the time that it happened, so...
Mark, my exam room, ASAP.
I'm due on a consult. I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'll check on Mr. Adler's fluids.
As you can see, they all love working with me.
I'm hardly Miss Popularity myself. I'm surprised that Chris Warner let me in the building.
Yes, well, you'll need to move on.
No, don't worry. I am completely over it. And I'm not here to win friends. I'm here to do a job.
I'm looking forward to working with you. Your CV is very impressive.
As is yours. I think we're going to make a good team.
I think you could be right.
Nourishment, whether you like it or not.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. I am starving.
They're your favourite smoked chicken from that deli down the road.
What chicken?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is that divine or what?
Tissue?
What?
Tissue.
But they can't have gone off. I just had one before.
Must have been another batch yesterday's.
No, they made it right in front of me.
Tea will be fine.
But I've never had a bad sandwich from these guys. They're perfectionists. That's why I go there.
Just forget it. I need that agenda.
And for 10 points, how should hypoglycemia be treated?
If it's mild and the patient's conscious, they can be given an oral sugar solution like fruit juice, followed with a high carb food,
And if they're unresponsive?
they should be given IV dextrose 10%.
Well, I'm sure you meant 50%.
Oh, dummy.
Oh, no one died, and I'm sure you'll never make that mistake again.
Ever.
Tanya, there's a couple of suits outside who want to talk to you.
What about? I don't know.
Go ahead. You need a little break.
Here she is.
Thanks, love.
This is John Markson from Scott's Beer.
Right.
We're trying to track down Anthony. Do you know where we can find him?
I wouldn't have a clue. Is there a problem?
I thought you were a school friend. Never mind, just get him to call me. Now for the legal bit.
Are you Dr. Sarah Potts?
Yes.
From our lawyers, outlining the legal ramifications of using intellectual property illegally obtained from Scott Spear.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
We have a similar letter to serve to Anthony Richards. We know that he's been trying to trade confidential information, and we're not about to let him or anybody else off lightly. If I was you, I'd tell Anthony to pull his head in. If he doesn't, it's no problem for my friend here to issue him with a court summons. He knows where you are now.